At the lab bench, we're going to make a waterless whipped body butter. I'm Joan Moraes. I'm a cosmetic formulator and instructor at Joan Moraes Cosmetic School and the Formulators Lab. If you're new to making skincare or hair care, or prefer a simple pure product, start with a waterless whipped body butter. I created this formula over 20 years ago, and it still remains one of my favorites. I used to teach at colleges the healing benefits of body butter, and we'd make a body butter. One of the lead instructors took some of the body butter home, and later she told me how it healed her husband's dry skin and his cracked heels. This is an ultra-nourishing waterless whipped body butter designed to lock moisture in the skin with rich butters. It deeply moisturizes the skin and leaves it feeling soft and supple, radiant and firm. Also leaves the hair feeling smooth and silky. For skin, you want to opt for a blend of plant butters and oils that provide deep moisturization while absorbing quickly. Plants naturally harmonize with our skin, making them the most effective ingredients for skin and hair. This synergy enhances our natural beauty, leaving skin and hair radiant, soft, and nourished. For hair butters, choose lightweight oils and butters that absorb quickly and leave a dry, non-greasy finish on the hair. This is almond oil, and I infused it with lavender from my garden. And it has this divine scent that carries through in the body butter. And I used the lavender that I grow, and this is a variety that is perfect to infuse into oils because the flower, the stem, the leaves, it all has this wonderful aroma, and you use the whole plant. And you can find out how to infuse lavender simply on our blog. Almond oil, it's lightweight, it's nourishing for the skin. It's highly emollient, softening the skin. It absorbs easily into the skin, so it's suitable for most skin types. It's especially beneficial for radiant aging skincare. You can use any plant oil in this butter. Use one that you're drawn to and feel it on your skin before to see if you like the feel of it, and also smell it to see if you like the aroma. This is cocoa butter, and it acts as an excellent emollient, deeply moisturizing and softening to the skin while providing nourishment and protection. It helps to soothe irritation, improve elasticity, and reduce the appearance of wrinkles and stretch marks. When applied to the skin, it melts at skin temperatures. Skin temperatures around 95 Fahrenheit, 35 Celsius, and this makes it nice when applying it to the skin. Even though it looks firm, it actually melts readily onto the skin. Unrefined cocoa butter can smell like chocolate. It has a little darker color. So therefore, if you want the chocolate aroma coming through, you can have that. But if you want the lavender aroma or an essential oil aroma coming through, it's best to use a little bit refined cocoa butter. I use a naturally refined cocoa butter, and that way I can smell my infused oils and essential oils. Shea butter is one of the most nourishing butters. It's been used in Africa for centuries to moisturize, soften, and soothe the skin and hair. And it's also regenerating for the skin. It melts slower on the skin compared to cocoa butter. This is ideal for long-lasting moisturization. Unrefined shea butter, it has a strong, nutty aroma to it. And if you want the aroma of your infused oil, like the lavender infused oil, or any essential oils that you put into the butter to come through, it's best to use refined shea butter. I use a naturally refined shea butter so I can smell the aroma of the essential oils and the infused oils. You can use any plant butters you want. It's best to use them in a combination, but you can use kapasu butter or mango butter or sal butter or muru butter. This is tocopherol. It's vitamin E oil, and it's an antioxidant, and that helps to prolong the shelf life of your body butter, but you don't have to use this in the formula. I like to put mine in reusable containers. That way I can use the container again. And this is one that it's almost getting low, but it's very soft. Leaves the skin radiant. Has a nice aroma to it. And when you apply a body butter to moist skin, say you get out of the shower or the bath and you apply it, it works just like a moisturizer. It's the same thing, because a moisturizer, what it's doing is it's giving you hydration and locking in that hydration into the skin. This is the same thing. If your skin is moist from the shower or the bath, you're using this body butter to lock that moisture into the skin. So you're doing the same function as a moisturizer, and it locks that moisture into the skin for really nice, soft, supple skin. And you can actually create a waterless line of whipped butters for skincare and hair care. You only need a few pieces of equipment, a bowl, a pot to melt the butters in. This is what's called a double boiler. And there's water underneath and it melts the butter gently. The one thing you don't want to do is burn the butter. You can put it directly on a heat element. Just stay right there by it and let it melt on low. And you want some kind of a beater. This is a simple, reasonable beater, but you can use a KitchenAid, you can use an immersion blender, any of those will work. You will see many different ways for how to make body butter, but this is a simple method that I've done for many, many years. So I first melt the cocoa butter. I put it in the pot and put it on the stove and melt the cocoa butter. Again, I'm using a double boiler system. While that's melting, I add the shea butter into the bowl. And I also add the plant oil. And again, this is infused lavender oil. And then what I'm going to do is pour the hot, warm cocoa butter over this, and that will help to melt all of those. I'm trying not to get it to high temperatures. It take a long time for it to cool down because I want it to cool down quickly so that I can whip it. So here's the shea butter and the infused lavender almond oil. And now I'm just going to pour the melted cocoa butter in here. If you have bigger chunks of shea butter, or if you didn't heat the cocoa butter up to the temperature, it may not get the shea butter small enough. So another option is you can melt the cocoa and the shea butter. It takes a little bit of time because this is still warm. And when it starts getting a little bit with the skin on it, then that's when you start whipping it some. And you'll see how it'll get the skin on it. You know, you can use like an ice bath under it where you put water in some ice on a bowl and set it in there and it'll cool down very quickly. You can put it in a refrigerator. It's just if you upsize and do larger batches, it's really hard to do that. So you just let it come down to temperature a little bit cooler till it starts filming a little skin, and then you whip it. This is a water bath. As you can see, there's a little bit of ice and there's water in here. And this already has a little film on it. It looks a little petroleum jelly-like. You can put it in longer. You don't want it to set up too much, but this is a quick way then to cool off your butters. So it's starting to set up. Do you see that? That's what you want. And then this is a good time just to take it out of the water bath. You can whip however long you want. Just know that the more you whip it, the more air you're introducing into it. So if you whip it a lot, it can be very light and fluffy. But if it gets heated up, like say in the car or something, it will melt down to about half the size of the container. So when it's just whipped just a little bit like this, it will solidify in the container. It's still a great consistency. It's not like really like fluffy, kind of like whipped cream. But it's up to you. If you want to keep whipping it, you can, or you can just put it in the container and it's kind of a little more stable of a body butter like that. So you want to make sure that it's very smooth, there's no lumps in it. The best thing to do is to get it into your container and then allow it to kind of firm up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop it into the container. And you have this beautiful whipped body butter that's so luxurious, that promotes soft, supple, and smooth skin, and also works on some hair types too.